I'm probably not going to get the camera. Turn the camera off.
Swerving them ahead.
Like 2 times, but it's okay.
So I left it 6 Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us here at Cleveland Heights High School. Greatly appreciate the warm welcome we got here at Cleveland Heights. Do apologize about the delay. As we all know, Northeast Ohio traffic is awesome this time of day. So once again, do appreciate everyone's patience. If we did see on our Twitter, our Lake Erie League Twitter, we do have our updated coaches poll out. So we are going to be starting with our girls basketball teams. The coaches have selected the following teams in the order of finish. So first, we're going to have the Lady Tigers of Warrensville Heights finishing first, and then Cleveland Heights. Lorain coming in at third. So, Coach.
Not real happy about that.
I know you're not real happy about that, but I mean, everyone, we did have our coaches poll coming out. So, Coach, once again, thank you for making the long drive to Cleveland Heights. Greatly appreciate it. So, Coach, if you could please introduce some of your ladies that you have here, and then just talk to us about the season.
My name is Coach Feldman, and this is Tanisha Llanos, and this is Kiara Jenkins, and they're both seniors.
Both seniors, okay.
So 2 of our main kids.
Awesome. So, Coach, finishing, you have awesome teams, with Garfield Heights, with Cleveland Heights, and then Warrensville Heights. Warrensville Heights went last year to the regional semifinals. So how does this year prepare you for I would say a non-COVID year, because COVID is always going to be around, but how did COVID prepare you for this season?
Well, COVID just made us, we're just excited to play basketball because, last year we only played 10 games the whole season. So, I think I counted, we had 20 practices the whole season. So it was just one of those, I hope it never happens again. And then, COVID made us really appreciative to just even have practice. So, we're glad to be back, and we're practicing every day, and we haven't had any hiccups yet. We're scrimmaging and got a scrimmage tomorrow night, and
Who's it against?
we're going to Lutheran West tomorrow night.
Okay.
And I think Parma's going to be there. So Lutheran West and Parma.
Awesome.
So
So, ladies, season's coming up about almost a couple weeks. You got your first scrimmage tomorrow. What are you most excited about? So, Tanisha, we'll go with you first. Returning all conference selection.
First of all, I'm a senior, so I'm happy about that. And I'm happy because I'm with my favorite player, Key. I call her Key, Kiara. And I'm just happy, excited, because we got like freshmen and sophomores and juniors coming up. We trying to prepare them for when they, like seniors. So I'm just happy that we playing for real.
Hey, I couldn't agree more. Being able to, like Coach said, you only had maybe like 10 practices last year, and now you're already beat that mark, and it's already November 9th, so that's great. So, Kiara, what are you most excited about the season? So, what's your key game that you are locked in on right now?
What I'm locked in on is I'm happy that I'm back with my team for one, and I'm happy that I am a leader of this team.
Okay.
And I feel like we're gonna do good this season.
Okay, so as a leader, what are some expectations for some of your teammates?
Hustling 100%, like every practice, every game day, and playing together, do everything, like keeping your heads up and everything. So yeah.
It's great. Okay, ladies, so we're gonna do a little fun 2 questions here. So basically, coaches love popcorn. Like that is their game time snack for that. So what do you think coach's favorite spot for popcorn is in the LEL? What gym do you think has the best popcorn that coach is going to say?
Cleveland Heights.
Cleveland Heights?
Warrensville Heights.
Warrensville Heights? Coach, what are we thinking? Best popcorn spot in the LEL.
to be honest, I usually will go. I don't think we've had popcorn in Warrensville Heights. It's I think Cleveland Heights.
Cleveland Heights?
That's
Okay.
not bad.
Well, ladies and coach, any closing statements before we send you off to the other media members?
No, just. Do you guys have anything? No. I could just echo the girls. We're really excited to just play basketball again because last year was just we didn't get to play our tournament games. So the kids we're really young. I mean, I got 2 seniors. A lot of schools have 5, 6 seniors. We have 2 seniors and a bunch of newbies. Even our sophomores. We got a couple sophomores that came up from the JV, and we got a couple freshmen on the team, and even our 3 juniors didn't play much varsity. So we're really an inexperienced team all around. But chemistry's great. The kids all like each other. The kids get along great. I enjoy going to practice, and we hope we can just put some L's on some of y'all.
Awesome. Well, Coach, ladies, once again, thank you for coming. Greatly appreciate it. I'm looking forward to the season. I'm a stat guy, so I do agree, Coach. When I saw that 3rd place, I knew you'd probably be upset about that. But you know what? It's only November 9th.
Yeah. No, it's preseason.
Preseason's already. So, folks, if you just stay with us for a few more minutes, we're going to be bringing in the Lorain boys. So, Coach, ladies, thank you very much. Best of luck, and we will take a little break real quick.
Killian. Yes, yes, that's good. Check.
I got here like 5:55.
Oh, okay.
And I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, what is going on right now? Once again, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the first ever LEL Boys and Girls Basketball Media Day. Once again, my name is Brian Raymond. I will be doing your intros for you. We just had our Lorain girls, and now we have our Lorain boys, coached by Matthew Killian, so his first year head coach. So, Coach and gentlemen, congratulations on once actually getting here. I know traffic on a weekday is always awesome, but congratulations on the start of the season. So, Coach, just give a brief statement on what you've seen thus far with your boys, and then what we look forward to.
We have a great group of kids, young men that have great chemistry. They've hung out all summer. They do well in the classroom. We have four varsity players that are in our early college program that are on track to earn their associate's degree while in high school.
That's fantastic.
But in terms of basketball, we had a first scrimmage on Saturday. Played well. We're improving. We're growing. We're young and experienced, but at the same time, we're hungry, and we look forward to the start of the season.
Okay. So, Coach, could you introduce us to your players that you brought here tonight?
I have two of my seniors, two of my captains, Jordan Daniels right here, and then Reggie Wade.
So, Jordan and Reggie, you guys being on the team last year, coming from a regional semifinal team. I mean, you guys won a district title. So, I mean, one, that's an incredible accomplishment for you guys to have. But, the coaches poll is out, right? Preseason coaches poll is out, and you guys were picked to finish last. Coming from a regional semifinalist team to being picked last, how does that make you guys feel right now as senior captains for the Lorain Titans?
It makes me feel kind of disrespected, but I know we got something to prove, and we're going to do everything in our power to make sure we do the right things this year to be successful.
I know. I just think with that, us hearing that, we're gonna be hungry. I feel like we could turn a lot of heads this year. We're gonna shock a lot of people because I feel like we got a great group with us, with our chemistry and everything.
You know, some of your key games that you guys have. You know, you got the Bedford Bearcats, you got the Cleveland Heights Tigers, you got Cleveland Central Catholic, got Amherst and Elyria. So what are, like, Coach Eden, you could speak up too, like those those 5 or 6 games, like what's going to help you to succeed in the LEL, but also in your non-conference schedule?
Well, I think just just playing games. We just need to play meaningful games, which will give us experience. And with experience, we'll grow. We'll have our bumps, and we might take some hits. But I mean, I think we'll be resilient, and we'll keep fighting. And I think people will be proud of what we have out there on the court.
So guys, you know, like I said, senior captains, 4 years playing boys basketball for Lorain. What is the toughest gym to play in the LEL? And it can be Lorain too. Just what's the toughest gym to play in?
I feel like it's Lorain for sure.
It's Lorain?
Yeah, just our whole demeanor when you come in the gym. I feel like, you know, it's kind of scary.
Yeah, like the environment, our fans, you know, they're always loud, hype, especially with them going to be able to come back this year. I feel like we're going to have a lot of fans this year at our games.
Yeah, I would say COVID kind of shut that down for pretty much the entire state. You know, you're only able to have parents, which, don't get me wrong, like parents want to see you guys play, but you know, as a former athletic director, like you want to have that student atmosphere at games. Like, to me, that boils it up. That gets you guys hungry, like we talked about before. It gets you guys hungry, ready to roll. So, you know, guys, congratulations on season thus far. I know it just started. Doesn't feel like it, but you know, the hard work, summer practices. Coach, thank you very much. Best of luck your first season. We're gonna have some other media members take you guys out to do some more questions, and then, folks, we're gonna be back in just a few minutes with our boys, Garfield Heights and Sonny Johnson. So stay right tuned.
All right, thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
I do not have Sonny Johnson yet. However, I do have one of his former assistant coaches who made the jump to girls basketball. So, Coach, welcome to our Lake Erie League Media Day. And ladies, welcome. Coach, if you do a brief introduction of everyone.
Hi, I'm Coach Bill Ritter. This is Diamond, Nyla, Joelle.
So, Coach, making the jump from boys basketball, girls basketball has got to be a little bit difficult right now. But what are some of your expectations for the season?
Well, this is a very nice group of young ladies. They're very intelligent ball players. They take instruction well. If I need to redirect them, I don't have any problems. They're a group of girls who want to be good and want to have a good year. And it's a very pleasant experience.
So, ladies, coming in, you had an old coach last year, got a new coach this year. Got to learn you got to learn new defenses and new offenses. How does that, how are you feeling with that? And I know it's only November 9th. So how you ladies feeling with that thus far? So, Sweet, if you want to go first.
I think it's fine. It's cool. I think it's just the fact that we have to learn the new language. Like they use like a different terminology than our coach did last year. So it's just understanding what he's trying to say.
Understood.
I think it's going well. He's working a lot with us. Like he's adding new plays, which is great. We're doing really well with them. But he's also let us pick a couple from last year that we did really well with. So I think he's balancing it out.
Yeah, it's going good to me. Like he's able to help us as a team, and I think we're going great.
So, ladies, we did have our preseason coaches poll that came out. So I just want to let you ladies know about that. So we have the Warrensville Lady Tigers finishing first, then Cleveland Heights, then Lorain, then Shaker Heights, Bedford, Maple Heights, Shaw, and then the Lady Bulldogs. So, ladies, I know it's something you don't want to hear, and Coach, I know it's something you probably didn't want to hear, but how does that make you feel with the season starting in about a couple weeks? Coach, if you want to go first.
Well, I think the bar has been set low.
Okay.
So there's nowhere to go but up from there. Knowing these young ladies and their competitive spirit, I think that'll motivate them, and I'll be surprised if that poll bears.
Okay. Ladies, if you want to comment on that.
I agree with Coach. I think that we can most definitely do better this year and that we're going to do better. So, yeah.
I think we're going to do better. With the group of people we have, we work really well with each other, and a lot of us have been together for a while. So I think when we play other schools, they're going to think that they're going to win, but it might not be like that.
Yeah, I think that's motivating us to do better because, like, we had a bad season last year, but I feel like we're going to do better with the team we got now.
So, I mean, COVID's around. It probably will always be around. But, this year you'll probably have the capability to have, some fans in the stands. How does that make you ladies feel? First off, how does it make you guys feel with actually having, you know, more fans in the stands? Because I've been to Garfield Heights Gym, you know, you pack that place, it is rocking. So how does that make you ladies feel?
Excited.
Excited, right?
Yeah. Excited and a little nervous, honestly, because you know we haven't had that since like sophomore year, barely even then. So they cut that short. So it's kind of shaky. Yeah.
I get it. Coach. Who's your first game against?
We play at Euclid.
At Euclid, okay.
On the 20th of November.
Okay, so you got about 11 days. So what's something that you, as your three ladies, what's something you want out of them that first game?
I want to play hard, play smart, and play within themselves. And they've shown already this year and in scrimmages that they're capable of doing that. And I believe they're going to bring their A game.
Ladies, so you got first game against Euclid, and then LEL season just going to be right around the corner. What do you think some key games are going to be for the Lady Bulldogs?
Key games, as in like easy win. You think is that what
I mean, if you want to say easy wins, that's you, that's on you. But no, I'm thinking like key games, like like you said, the coaches guys picked you guys to finish last. So to me that's like food for the plate. That makes you guys hungry. That makes you guys want to go out there and have the best season you can. So what are some LEL games you guys most excited about?
I'm excited for our Warrensville game.
Okay. At Garfield Heights or at Warrensville Heights, or both?
Honestly, at Garfield Heights.
Okay.
Because I think that's one of our biggest challenges is, it's at a home game. You have to win a home game. That's just the mindset. So I think, that Warrensville game, Maples games at, Garfield. So, yeah.
Okay. Well, Coach, any closing comments before we move along?
No, I'm just extremely happy with this group of girls and their work ethic, and I think they're going to show to be better than what people think.
Awesome. So, ladies, congratulations on a great preseason thus far. I'm looking forward to watching you ladies play. Hopefully, I'm able to make it to some games. I'm hoping no restrictions, but it is Northeast Ohio. Sometimes you never know what's going to happen. Like it took me 2 hours just to get here, so traffic is always going to happen. So, ladies, thank you very much. We're going to have some food for you and you guys coach, and then we also have some other media members who will be waiting outside to interview you guys. Folks, we'll be right back in just a few minutes with, I promise now, with the first team who's going to win the preseason poll. The Garfield Heights Bulldogs were picked number 1, and Sonny Johnson and his team will be coming at you very soon. Thank you. Okay, guys.
Just talk whenever you get a chance to text you that.
It's being live streamed right now.
Testing. Hello. Testing.
Once again, folks, welcome back. We now do have the Garfield Heights Bulldogs with head coach Sonny Johnson, who, as everyone saw on our Twitter page, were picked first to finish in the boys basketball conference standings in the Lake Erie League. So, coach and gentlemen, congratulations on that. That's quite an accomplishment for a preseason poll. So, coach, welcome to Cleveland Heights, and brief intro on how you think the season's going to go.
Well, we got some really good seniors, and right now we got a good group of guys that's buying into what we like to do, and that's play hard-nosed basketball, play Garfield Heights basketball. So hopefully we have a great season.
So, playing Garfield Heights basketball, defense, rebound, and all that. So, gentlemen, how, last year you finished in the district semifinals. Yes, COVID year, had a lot of, ups and downs. How is this year going to be different than last year for you guys? So, if you want to go first.
I feel like it's going to be very different because I think the COVID's dialing down, so I think it's going to go really well.
I feel like it's going to go well. We got a good group of guys, we've been together for a long time, and we know what each other like to do. So yeah, I feel like it can go good.
So, you guys know your schedule. What are some key games for, your non-conference schedule and the dreaded Lake Erie League schedule? I mean, everyone knows this in Ohio. The Lake Erie League is the best basketball league in the state of Ohio. I mean, hands down. We had multiple offers from everyone last year. I mean, last year was just yes, COVID happened, but last year was just an incredible season for the entire league. So, what are some key games for you guys thinking about?
With our conference, everybody's our conference, it's a great battle. And you got some top teams like Shaker and Cleveland Heights, and everybody basically. Our conference is brutal. So. But we do have, I think, Pickerton, down in Flying to the Hoop, if I'm not mistaken. We do have picked up like St. Ed's as well, and we do play St. Ignatius. So
where are you playing St. Ed's?
We played them at Brush High School, Chet Mason Invitation.
Okay.
So we played them there, and we're supposed to play Ignatius at Jeremy Treatment's event. So we have
neutral site. No one's going.
No
one's going to Garfield Heights.
No,
they don't want to step in that building and get the Get the crowd ready to roll.
Well, yeah, that's what we hoping, have that crowd ready to roll. But, yeah, nobody wants to go into the dog pound. So.
Let's go, gentlemen. What are some good games that you're thinking right now for this season?
I feel like we got a lot of good games. Everybody in LEL is pretty tough, from what I've heard. So I think we're gonna have really good games this season.
I'm really looking forward to play Cleveland Heights mostly.
Cleveland Heights mostly. So, you know, I told you both before we went live, and everyone else, you do know that our preseason poll for both the boys and girls is out. So just like to remind everyone on those preseason polls. So as we know, Garfield Heights finished first, or was picked to finish first. Then we have Shaker Heights. Then we got Cleveland Heights, Maple Heights, Shaw, Bedford, Warrensville Heights, and Lorain. Now I'm just looking at those teams. There's no cupcake game that you're ready. So like, I wish you guys the best of luck. But you know, what are some of those games? Like, what atmosphere do you want for those? Because like I said, you only really, depending on where you went, whether it was in a conference or non-conference, you really didn't have the atmosphere that Northeast Ohio and the Lake Erie League basketball is known for. So what are you most excited? I mean, what are you most excited about this season? Like, what's on your mind right now?
Looking forward to fans. You know,
Fans in the stands, right?
Yeah, they bring energy.
Yeah, more fans.
Yeah.
More fans. Okay, so we're gonna do a little fun game. So you know, as you know, your coach has about almost 288 wins. His career wins 288 and 90. I'm telling you right now, I think we're gonna get that 300 win. But if he could pick any head coach in the LEL to be his assistant coach, who would it be?
It's hard.
That's a hard one, right?
It's hard.
Hard one. Coach Young from Shaker. What do you
I don't know about that.
Don't know about that, right? No, hey, guys, appreciate it. Wish you guys the best of luck this season. I'm excited for boys basketball in the Lake Erie League. Like, there's no doubt in my mind. I know you fans are out there watching live. We greatly appreciate you guys actually coming here tonight, kicking off the preseason and game. So, you know, what's our first game?
I think we start off with Lutheran West.
Lutheran West. So we're at
Clear here in the Cleveland Heights tournament.
Here in the Cleveland Heights tournament. So you're gonna be just right down the steps. So guys, congratulations on being picked to finish first in the preseason poll. We're gonna have some other media members outside to ask you guys some questions. But once again, thank you very much, Coach. Congratulations on a incredible preseason thus far. And folks, we'll be right back with the Maple Heights Mustangs.
They want to know where this is gonna be published.
So this right now, like.
I'm listening.
Talk.
We're looking at you. We're not looking at.
Once again, folks, welcome back to the Lake Erie League Basketball Media Day. We do have the Lady Mustangs in the studio right now. So, ladies, welcome to Cleveland Heights and welcome to the first ever Lake Erie League Media Day. So, just want to let you know we did have our preseason coaches poll that it is out on Twitter right now, and most people have liked it and all that. So I just wanted to remind everyone of how everyone finished and let you ladies know how you finished. So once again, we had the Warrensville Heights Tigers finishing first, then Cleveland Heights, Lorain, Shaker Heights, Bedford, and then the Lady Mustangs. So the coaches have you guys picked to finish sixth. Coach, opening statement on the season thus far, and then ladies, we'll ask some questions later.
Well, opening statement, I would just say that we are in the process of rebuilding. We had limited numbers last year, and due to the pandemic, we weren't able to complete our season due to COVID, but this year we're back in the gym and strong, so we're just looking to move forward.
Like, it's great. I don't know about you ladies, but it's great to have basketball. Like, I know it's not back, but back in Northeast Ohio. I mean,
yeah.
Have fans in the stands. I mean, you're going to probably still have to wear masks here and there, but, how does that make you ladies feel? I mean, being able to have your peers watch you play basketball. How does that make you feel?
Like, more ready to perform and do our best.
Okay.
I'm nervous and happy at the same time.
Why are you nervous?
Because, like, during COVID, we really didn't have fans.
Correct.
And in my freshman year, we had a whole bunch of fans.
Correct.
So it's like...
It's like an even balance right now.
Yeah.
So you are a
junior.
Junior? Okay. So, sophomore season, we're not going to count the sophomore season. How about that? Just don't count that. Focus on the junior season. What are some games you guys are looking forward to?
Bedford.
Bedford? Okay. Playing where, though? At Bedford or at Maple Heights?
Don't matter.
Don't matter. Oh, okay. Oh, a little fire under you. Why Bedford?
I don't know. It's just like a rival team.
Okay.
So.
Down the street.
Down the street, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. They were picked to finish fifth. So how does that make you guys feel? Actually, like you said, rebuilding year. I get it.
Rebuilding. I think it just shows that we have a little bit of respect in the league by finishing sixth and not last. I do want to play. I can't wait to play Shaw again. We lost to them last year. We should have won. But I definitely think that the Bedford game, it's a lot more intense and it's a lot more rivalry. And the girls, both teams actually perform. And you can see the competitiveness in both teams and in the coaches, I will say.
Okay. Okay.
So.
Okay, a little friendly rivalry going there. Okay, I like it. Okay. So, ladies, what are some key factors that, being a junior, what are factors that you guys want to bring to your team members? Like I said, only preseason. You guys start in probably
next Friday.
Next Friday, right? Who we stop?
We go to Western Reserve Academy.
Okay, WRA.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll see them Friday night. I don't know. The last time we played, I think, was in mid-January, right after Martin Luther King. I think that was our last game or so.
And then
we were done.
Then you were done.
Yeah.
So you haven't played in pretty much, let's do the math there, almost 10 months,
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
right? So, I mean, how does that make you guys feel? Like 10 months of, I mean, not playing another team.
Just ready to get back into it.
Definitely.
Definitely. Okay. So some of our last questions are going to be little fun ones for you. So we are, we're in the Lake Erie League, probably some of the best teams in Northeast Ohio. You got,
I agree. I mean, I played in when I was in high school. This is the toughest league, so.
It's toughest league, right?
Forever.
I mean, people.
It doesn't matter what year it was.
What year? Yeah,
It's been,
it is the toughest league.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that, Coach. So who or what gym is probably the toughest place to play in? And we toughest place. I mean, we're right down the stairs. You got Cleveland Heights. Even your gym, if that's a tough place to play. Or I feel a little Bedford come in.
I don't know. I think Lorain.
Think Lorain? Okay.
Oh yeah, they gym is.
The Lorain fans are just loyal, and they are everywhere. Like they're everywhere, and they come to you too.
Okay.
So that drive doesn't bother. I think that's one of the tough crowds.
Okay.
What do you think?
I agree.
Lorain?
Lorain? Okay. So what you got that date? You got that date scheduled for? Or I think you want the Bedford game no matter. I just got that. I might actually have to go to that game now. I'll just sneak in. It doesn't matter. I mean, I want to see. No, ladies, I'm excited for basketball to be back in Northeast Ohio. Like I said, we don't count last year.
Right.
So whatever happened last year, we don't count. So this year's main reason, like I said, starting next Friday. That's about. I can't even do the math right now. I'm so excited. So, ladies, I am so jacked up for the season. Coach and ladies, thank you very much for coming along. Greatly appreciate it. We will. There's going to be some other media members that you guys will talk to. Make sure you eat. Make sure you get ready. Because did you have practice already?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sure you're hungry. Got to get those electrolytes and carbs back in you. So, folks, we'll be right back with another team. Thank you very much.
good. How you doing? Testing. Dave here. I'm good.
Donnie or Donnie, whichever you.
Okay. Folks, welcome back. We have here Coach Sean with the Maple Heights Mustangs. So, Coach, welcome to the Lake Erie League Basketball Media Day. Gentlemen, thank you very much. Did we have practice already?
Yeah. Yes,
okay.
we did, yeah.
So we're probably hungry, ready to get that food after. So, once again, just to let everyone know, we talked about it off there, but you guys are picked to finish 4th in the Lake Erie League. So we have Garfield Heights, Shaker Heights, Cleveland Heights, and then you guys. So I've been telling everyone, I'm excited for basketball to be back. I mean, I don't count last year just because of everything that happened, COVID, all that. But, Coach, opening statement on how you feel the season's gone thus far, and then, what are you excited about?
Well, first of all, thank you for having us.
Appreciate it.
This right here is a great event, not only for the coaches, but for the players to experience. We are very excited about this year. We have a lot of guys returning. Last year coming in, we had 2 guys with varsity experience. This year we got about 6 or 7. So we look for those guys to use that experience they had last year, to play the expectation that we have. Pick 4th in the preseason. We thought we could be a little higher, but chip on our shoulder now. So we just got to continue to work hard and practice and stay motivated.
So Dave, coming back, you were an all-conference LEL. Honoree. So how does that 4th place, finish preseason make you feel?
I feel like we can get picked higher, as I said. Yeah.
Picked high. Okay, so what are some of those games you're more like either focused on or really excited about? Because I to me, like, I played at Padua High School. LEL scares me, and it's just because you guys are. I'm sorry, the league is the best basketball league in Ohio. I was going to say Northeast Ohio, but you guys are. I mean, whether it's district finals, multiple teams with 4 or 5 district final appearances last year, regional semifinalists. What are your expectations coming back?
Finish what we got going on.
Okay.
I actually like where they put us. It gives us a chance to prove some teams wrong.
Okay.
I'm excited to play Cleveland Heights and Garfield. Okay. I'm very excited about Garfield, actually.
You excited to play them in the dog pound, like Coach Johnson was saying?
Right.
Hey, I'm just excited to have fans back in the stands. I mean, that's a great thing for you guys. I mean, I know last year you had mostly parents, but I think depending on where you're going, some people might have fans in the stands. Playing in front of your peers, that's always a great thing to have. So, big thing, Coach, you talked about in your preseason, questionnaire is like playing together as a team. on not just one end, but both ends. You know, do you want to talk about that with your team members you have here?
Well, yeah. First of all, defense wins games, so we got to be locked in, defensively before anything. On one accord, communicating, pressing the ball, passing lanes, things of that nature, and then whatever we do defensively translates to us offensively. I feel like we're best, getting out in transition, speeding up the game and things like that. So, like I said, we've been practicing, every day communication, all types of drills, team-wise, just to, get that habit going for us. And like I said, as long as we continue to work, we'll be fine.
So I see some of the games your non-league and league games. You mentioned, talked about Shaker Heights, talked about Cleveland Heights. Got Lutheran East on the schedule,
right,
so that's gonna be. Where is that game at?
That's in in Sonny's Classic.
Okay.
Sonny's Classic.
Okay,
yeah,
that's gonna be a great game.
Yeah, it should be.
I'm excited about that
definitely.
one. You got Copley, Glen Oak, and then finally got the Cleveland Heights, January 21st. Mark that game on your schedule, folks. I'm telling you, that's gonna be a barn burner. Guys, I'm excited. I can't wait to see you guys play. I mean, that's just plain and simple. So we're kind of doing a couple questions here and there. Coach, you like popcorn?
Yeah, it's good.
It's good, right? Yeah. Okay. Guys, where do you think the best popcorn is in the LEL?
Better say Maple.
Yeah, Maple.
Maple, right? Come on. Represent your school. You got on. Come on, guys. It's all good. So where do you think, another question, best atmosphere in the LEL?
I say either Garfield or Heights.
Garfield, Cleveland Heights?
Yeah.
Okay. Like I said, I'm excited. Like I said, coaches have you picked 4th. I think it might move up a little bit, and who knows? Like I said, it's only November 9th. February and March are a long ways away. So, Coach, thank you very much for attending. Gentlemen, I wish you the best of luck this year. Coach, you too. I mean, it's just those guys on the court, but you're coaching them. I'm excited. Guys, we're going to have some food for you after, so make sure you eat. Like I said, you had that practice, got to load up get those carbohydrates loaded, and then, folks, we'll be right back with our next team. So just wait 1 second.
Thank you.
like it. It's good.
Me? Hey. It started off rough, but then at the end.
Folks, welcome back. So I was lounging around a little bit, had to take a little mental break. Once again, we are here at Cleveland Heights. So once again, we want to thank Cleveland Heights for this wonderful hospitality, this wonderful Media Day production that they gave us. So thank you, Mrs. Booker. Thank you, Mark, for everything you guys did. Coach, welcome to Lake Erie Media Day. And we do have the Lady Tigers, not the Cleveland Heights Tigers. We don't have a Tiger War going on. I don't want that. We want to have a nice, peaceful media day. We got Lady Tigers of Warrensville Heights, and Coach, just let you guys know that you were picked first to finish first in the preseason Coaches Bowl. So congratulations on that.
Thank you.
And then Coach, like to have an opening statement and then introduce your players.
Well, I'm Coach Ordney Bryant. Everybody call me Coach O. This is my 4th year coaching at Warrensville Heights. It's been a rough ride, but still here. To the left of me, first person to the left of me is Jada Ward, and next to her is Tatum Johnson.
So Jada, being a all-state special mention, as a, what year are you, remind me? Grade level?
12.
So you're a senior, as a junior, and probably a world or year that will go down in history.
Yeah.
COVID. I mean, we're living it now. How does that accomplishment then help you become a better leader for this coming season?
I was happy about it when I first heard it, but then I got back in the gym because it's my last year. So, but I want to be more than just honorable mention or like anything else.
I get honorable mention. I get it. So some of your ladies, some of your big games that are coming up. You got the LEL. I mean, we'll start off there. The LEL. I mean, Coach, you know it better than anyone. The LEL is probably the toughest league in Northeast Ohio and probably the entire state. Would you guys agree?
I think so.
It is a tough league, and you guys played very well. Had a perfect record last year. Coach, you got a 45-18 overall record. At your 4 years here at Warrensville Heights. So how is this season thus far? What's the overall feeling you got for the season thus far?
I feel good about this season. Now last year we had a strong core that just played hard and got after it. We have 4 or 5 returning players from the last year team. A couple of them didn't play as much. So we had some new additions and some younger players. So, getting them to understand the culture, is to how to win and how to play hard and that you have to play hard all the time, every second that you're on the floor. That's kind of been, I wouldn't call it a challenge, but it's been rough.
It's been rough. Like, I mean, before we were going on there, you guys were talking about the rough practices, right? How have the practices been? Like, come on, let's just. It's been rough. How have they been rough?
I mean, honestly speaking, I mean, it's rough. It always start off rough, but we all try to come together and get our heads back together.
Like you said, you said the buzzword right there, together. Because there's, like you said, there's one person can't make a team. It's got to be 5 players. It's got to be 10 players. Like like I said, I'm excited for you ladies. You know, the coaches picked you guys first. You know, we got Warrensville Heights, then Cleveland Heights, then Lorain, Shaker, Bedford, Maple, Shaw, and then Garfield Heights. You know, what are some LEL games that you ladies are excited about to play?
I will say Shaker.
Shaker?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shaker? I don't really play Heights.
Oh yeah.
That's like one of the biggest
rivals.
rivals.
We're right here. Come on.
That's one of the biggest rivals, you know. So them be the most.
So where we talk about atmosphere. I mean, you guys didn't really have an atmosphere last year. Let's just be real. So where's the best atmosphere in the LEL? I mean, is it Warrensville?
Yeah.
That's what I mean. So I'm excited about you ladies playing. You know, what are some, you said Heights. So what's that date? What's that Cleveland Heights? Got that?
No, I don't really circle it on the calendar because at the end of the day, yes, we love to play Cleveland Heights, but we got to take it one game at a time up until Cleveland Heights. You know, Coach Battle, she does a good job year in and year out with her team and have them prepared as best as she can. I inherited the Cleveland Heights and the Tigers, the Battle of the Tigers.
This Booker we were talking about before, Battle of the Tigers.
I inherited that rivalry, and it's been fun. It's been fun. So that's a game we look forward to every year. Lorain got a good coach over there. You can't take that away from him because no matter the personnel he has, they're going to be ready to play and they're going to test you. They're going to play hard.
With COVID happening, Coach, you put on your preseason questionnaire that that any given day, great appreciation for each other. So like you talked about, you have your core group back. You got some of your core group back. You guys are going to be playing some great basketball in front of some great fans. I'm excited. I know everyone out there watching our stream is excited. So, ladies, I know you guys already ate, like what Coach talked about. So. Make sure that you enjoy the season. Jade, I wish you the best of luck. I'm rooting for the Lady Tigers. I didn't say Cleveland Heights or Warrensville. I'm saying I'm rooting for the Lady Tigers. No, I'm excited. I'm excited to have basketball back in Northeast Ohio. So, ladies, Coach, once again, congratulations on being selected as the team to take the title in the preseason poll. Let's see if that happens at the end of the year. I'm excited to see if it does. Folks, we'll be right back with our next team.
You have to talk to them about the
Mic check, mic check.
Folks, welcome back. We have the Warrensville Heights Tigers, not the Cleveland Heights Tigers. They're a little bit later. We have the Warrensville Heights Tigers in studio. Coach Moore, welcome.
Thank you.
Gentlemen, welcome. Appreciate you guys coming out. I know you guys had the scrimmage against Mayfield, so I do apologize about the delay, but appreciate you guys coming out. Coach, if you just wanted to give a brief statement and then introduce your players that you got here.
I'm Brett Moore, head coach of the Warrensville Tigers, and the first year as a Tiger, and I have with me Maurice Tart Jr. and senior Solomon McCray.
So, gentlemen, excuse me, coming off of a great year last year, going to the regional semifinals. What are some of your expectations that you have for the season thus far?
Me, I want to get back to where I was, but take it day by day.
Day by day, game by game, right?
Yes, sir.
I want to go further than we did last year.
I know you guys lost heartbreaker against Gilmore, right?
Yeah.
And that's just I watched that game. That's just a brutal thing. So, Coach, as a first year, bar was set pretty high. You had, Coach Swift was there for many years. Bar set high with his expectations. So, coming in as a first year head coach, what are some of your expectations that you have?
My expectations are very high as well. I've had a successful coaching career prior to coming over to Warrensville, so I'm just trying to bring some of the energy and some of the methods that I used to be successful over to Warrensville and just add on and progress what Coach Swift started at Warrensville.
So, correct me, you were in the Senate League last year. They didn't have a season, right?
No,
I mean,
we
just
didn't have a
because
season.
they shut down. So pretty much you are you're 2 years. Like you haven't done basketball in 2 years theoretically. Right. So I know you're excited to get ready, but you got some of your games. Coming in the Lake Erie League. You got your Cleveland Heights, you got your Shaker Heights, you got your Garfield Heights. What games are you, all three of you, excited to be a part of?
For me, all of them.
All of them, right?
All of them.
Like, do you feel, coming from the Senate League to the Lake Erie League, what is your expectation of the Lake Erie League?
You have to come to play every night. We played a lot of LEL teams from coming from the Senate, so to be able to play these teams night in and night out, to know that I have to come mentally prepared to coach and get these guys prepared to play, it's exciting.
So, guys, we talked about prior to us coming on air, once again, preseason coach poll, we had you guys coming in at 7th, okay? So how does that make you guys feel? I mean, be completely honest.
Motivated.
How's that 7th place?
Motivated,
right?
Yeah.
Motivate. I mean, buzzword of the day, motivation. So how does that? I keep interrupting. How does that motivation, right?
Yeah, maybe want to just work harder. Every game got to prove them wrong, show them you can't count us out.
So it's only November 9th. Okay, that's it's keyword preseason. So yeah. I'm excited for the Tigers to be back. I'm anxious. I know you guys are probably anxious as well to have fans back in the stands, right? Yes, we we all know COVID ain't really going away, but what atmosphere are you probably most excited about to have? Like, what gym are you guys excited? It could be here, right?
Home gym.
Home. Okay, I'm sorry. When you were, I thought you were like, home gym. Why the home gym? Why the
student section?
I beg your pardon?
Our student section.
You didn't have students last year, right?
Nope.
Only parent. Don't get me wrong. I love my mom and dad to death, but
Right.
You play better when you're in front of your peers, right?
Right, sir.
That's just great. So I'm excited, Coach. So what are some, like you said, the Lake Erie League? And then what's your first game? It's here against.
It's in the Great Lakes Classic against Beechwood.
Against Beechwood. So how first game? What are you feeling? Got the nerves? You got an impressive record, Coach, of 236 wins and 103 losses. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, but it comes from just taking every team seriously. Like I've never taken teams lightly or looked past teams or anything. I take each opponent seriously, so we'll be prepared. Even though it's the first game of the season, we'll be prepared as much as we possibly can to play Beechwood.
I understand. So, gentlemen, once again, thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule. I know you guys had the scrimmage today against Mayfield, so thank you very much. Just want to wait right there for a second. So, folks, our one of our schools was not able to be here tonight. The Bedford Bearcats for both the boys and girls. So I just want to make sure we acknowledge them. So Coach Aaron Bauer, with an impressive record of 110 wins and 144 losses, he is focused on all the games in the LEL, as he should be. So he finished in 5th place in the coach's preseason poll. So he's anxious to get going. He feels some of his key successes will be team defense, and that patience taught him last year in COVID, so he's got to be patient. And then probably, I know everyone thinking, you guys know better than anyone, Bedford, probably the surprise last year of the LEL. I don't think anyone thought Bedford was going to come out and do what they did. I did, and I'll be honest with you. Got Coach Pete back. They went to the district finals against St. Ed's. They feel all the LL games are big things for them, and then they got Copley, and then Brush. Big thing is that Coach Pete loves defense. He loves defense. He got the 3-point shooting, and he wants to get to the foul line. So that's a brief background on the Bedford Bearcats, and we have the Bedford Bearcats actually finishing 6th, and then have you guys finishing 7th. So to me, I know you said take one day at a time, one game at a time. That game I kind of want to go to because I want to see the Tigers and the Bearcats play. So, folks, that's your brief going with the Bedford Bearcats. Coach Moore, gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us here at the Lake Erie League Media Day. Folks, we'll be right back with our next team. Whatever you feel comfortable with. Coach, you want to say a few words? They got to do a mic check for you.
Oh, can you hear me? Oh.
Me? Mic check.
Once again, welcome. You know, we have you guys finishing in our preseason poll. We have you guys finishing in 7th. So, you know, one, how does that make you feel? But then also like an intro of your players that you have with us. And then how do you feel about the season?
All right. Well, for starters, I got Mahogany Jackson here and Lene Hart. This was my center last year. Finished the season pretty strong, averaged a double-double. Miss Jackson here. We see the little brace on her finger. A little upsetting, but I'm expecting big things from her this year, both seniors. As far as being 7th, that's obviously not what I put for us. So
I say keyword, it's preseason.
Yeah,
Preseason coach
because it's what, 8 teams, right?
Yes, ma'am, 8 teams.
Yeah, I think I had us 5 or 6.
Okay.
But we just got to come out and play.
Come out and play. I mean, take game by game, day by day, right? I mean, that's how we got to play. So, you know, Miss Jackson, you know, what do you feel is, you know, going to be the toughest thing you got to deal with this season?
The toughest thing to deal with this season, I'll probably say is I don't think we're going to have nothing that's too bad.
Nothing too bad?
No.
Okay. You know, what are some games you're excited about? You excited about in the...
I'm excited to play Warrensville.
Okay. I heard right off the bat. I mean, right out the gates, we're playing the Lady Tigers.
Yeah, I'm ready for that.
Good. Did you pick that game?
No. Second Lady Tigers.
Second Lady Tigers, right? Who's the first?
Heights.
That's
I'm a Heights alumni, so I got it.
Ms. Booker, we're talking,
Heights alumni.
That's what I see. I love it. Coach Battle will love that. So, sorry, you said you were averaging a double-double last year. How are you going to bring those skills into, you know, the dreaded LEL this year and then some of your non-conference games?
I'm just going to come with the same attitude and just keep playing hard.
Keep playing hard, right? You know, Coach, you're big on defense, right? I mean, like anything, like defense wins games, we got all that. So how, you know, what games are you excited about probably the most, you know, whether it be non-league or league?
As far as the league, I'm excited about Shaker, only because we didn't get to play them the second time last year. Also Bedford Heights. They had some issues with COVID in the second part of the season. And then out of conference, I'm excited about Richmond Heights. They want to play us bad, so I'm excited for that matchup.
Well, and if you don't mind me asking, where's that matchup going to be?
It's actually at Brush.
Oh, okay.
So it's in the
neutral.
Chet Mason tournament.
Neutral site, excuse me. So that's great. So, that's great. I'm excited for you guys. I'm actually excited for you ladies to, have fans in the stands again. I mean, I know last year, you had your parents.
We didn't have parents either.
Oh, didn't have parents either? I'm sorry. Oh,
no, our games consisted of
away games. Too.
Oh, away games.
Yeah, away games. But I know you guys weren't able to
Shaw
have anyone.
We had 0 fans.
Yeah, so having anyone at a home game now is going to be great for you.
Right.
So you're excited to have the students back in the stands. What games, home games, do you want to have the most students at? You want the
Warrensville. I want them to come to all of them, to be honest.
Okay. Yeah. So what would you say to them right now? Because like I said, you're live on camera. What's something you're going to say to your students?
Be ready.
Be ready, right?
Yeah.
Be ready.
Be ready. Okay, so ladies, once again, thank you for coming. I hope your finger feels better. Starting off the gates with Warrensville, congratulations. But I do wish you guys the best of luck. Like I said, Coach, preseason poll, I'm looking forward to February and March to having a better poll for all the LEL teams, but also I want to make sure that you guys do great in the tournament. Like I said, I love the tournament. It's probably one of my favorite things to do. So I wish you ladies the best of luck. Coach, thank you for coming. Ladies,
thank you.
Thank you for coming. Make sure you guys eat. I heard it's great food. I heard it's great meatballs. So that's what I heard. So folks, we'll be right back with the men of the Shaw Cardinals coming up next. ASJ.
And then VASJ is. Wait.
Stand by. Okay.
Well, I think you might have this. I don't think you got the right schedule.
Sorry about that, folks. Gotta love technology. Sometimes it's the best thing, sometimes it's the worst thing. Once again, welcome back to the Lake Erie League Media Day with our boys basketball team. We have in studio Coach Rashad with Shaw Cardinals. Gentlemen, welcome.
Thanks for having us.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thanks for having us.
Coach, if you want to do a brief intro on the season and then introduce your players, then we'll get going.
Yes, sir. I'm Marvin Rashad. This will be my second year at Shaw High School. I got Chasean Chavis here, my starting forward. And I got Javante Small, my starting shooting guard. 4-year seniors, Shaw guys, and we just excited about, getting Shaw basketball back to being respectable.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So
yes,
you got,
sir.
we were talking about some of those games you got coming up. You got.
We open up with John F. Kennedy on the 27th. Then we have Warrensville December 3rd. We do have a preview game in Akron against Akron Kenmore on the 20th. But we got a tough schedule. We got Glenville, which will be a good game for us, December 15th, I believe.
What games are you guys excited about? You guys are on the court.
Warrensville and Glenville. See, I got a couple.
Go ahead, man. Give them one.
Warrensville, Glenville, Heights.
And St. Joe's.
Yeah.
Where, is that at the Purple Palace?
That's at Joe's.
Is that Joe's?
That's
okay.
at Joe's.
I don't know. They gotta get rid of that tile floor. That kills your feet.
Yeah, man. It's a lot of money over there on 180.
I don't know where they. I don't
understand why they don't have wood yet.
No, so guys, I know we talked about last year, you guys not really having a season because you didn't really have fans in the stands at your home games. So, I just like brief statements like how are you guys excited to once again have fans in the stands at Shaw High School?
It's gonna feel better because it's just better it's better for people to watch us in person than from like a computer.
I get it.
Well, it's exciting to the game, but I'm just focused on the court.
Focus on the court, right, guys?
Well, I can answer that.
Yeah, I'm just focused.
I want the stands as packed as possible. Obvious with COVID restrictions and stuff. So I
get it.
Got to be sensitive to that, but I want some fans in the stands. I want East Cleveland rocking and rolling and giving my guys some energy, man, and bringing some excitement back to the school. So I'm looking forward
bringing
to
excitement is something that I feel that the entire Lake Erie League has. We published our preseason coaches poll about 2 hours ago, and we had you guys in a tie with the Bedford Bearcats, which speaking with some of the coaches off camera. Bedford Bearcats was one of the surprises last year.
Yeah,
finishing 6-1, co-champs in the LEL. That was I don't think anyone expected that. And Bedford's a great team, but they just came to play. So how is that mentality coming in? That coaches picked you guys to finish 5th. Mind you, it's preseason, but words speak sometimes.
For me, it's I'm humbled. LEL is a tough league. For me, I brag about it. I feel like we have the best league in Northeast Ohio, best high school league in NEO. It's deep, it's strong, and it's a lot of competitive teams and really, really good coaches. So even though it's 8 teams, for us to be picked 5th, considering last year, we didn't have a great record in the LEL, but we did get better this summer, and I think some of the coaches saw that. The momentum we built this summer with getting guys back and a couple transfers and just turning it around. So I'm humbled, but I'm also motivated because I want to be at the top of that list. 5 is okay, but I want to be at the top. So
Coach, you talked about in your preseason poll for your factors for team success. Yeah. You talked about defense and then how you handle adversity. Yeah. So if you could go briefly go into that.
Well, obviously you got to be able to defend. Got some premier players in the state of Ohio, so you got to be able to bring it every night defensively if you want to give yourself a chance. But also, I feel like it's easy to be together and have fun, and we smacking 5s and we bumping chests when everything is going well. For my guys, I want to see when the shots ain't falling and I'm screaming and barking in their ear. And we down 10 against a team that we were projected to beat, and we gotta handle some adversity. Are we gonna go this way, or are we gonna come together and regain that winning attitude that we had when things are going our way? So I think if we handle adversity the right way this year, then everything should play in our favor, and the arrow should be pointing up.
Guys, appreciate you coming by. One last question. Best atmosphere in the LEL. What do you got?
Best atmosphere in LEL.
Best gym.
Best gym.
What game?
I'm thinking. Heights. Yeah.
I'm like, what are y'all doing? I'm about to smack both of y'all. Like,
VSAJ got a nice gym here.
I say
VSAJ got a nice gym.
Heights does have a nice gym. Yeah, I get.
Nothing,
I like that.
Nothing better than a Cleveland Heights versus Shaw atmosphere.
I say
Oh yeah, that's hot.
It's what we play for. It's who we circle. It's like Browns and Steelers. Like, it don't matter what the records are. If you beat Heights, if you can beat Heights, you had a good year. Ohio State, Michigan, you name it. That's what we do. That for us. That's it. Cleveland Heights.
Well, I'm excited for the Shaw Cardinals and Cleveland Heights matchup. I know you guys, folks at home, are excited. So we have 2 more teams left. We got Cleveland Heights, who will be our final team, and then next up we have the Red Raiders of Shaker Heights. So please stay tuned. I appreciate everyone sticking around. So we will be right back.
Mic check, mic check.
Thank you. Oh, hi. Okay.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. In studio here, we have the Lady Raiders and our assistant coach, Coach Parker. Coach Parker and ladies, welcome to the Lake Erie League Basketball Media Day studio. Coach, thank you for being here. If you just want to do an introduction of your players and then talk about the season.
We have a junior, Melanie Walker, sophomore, Cameron Ruffin. It should be an exciting season. We've been growing for the past couple of years, looking for moments like this. Been able to see these young ladies develop over the past 2 years. For Melanie, it's almost been like 2.5 years almost. So it's very exciting. We have a young team, young core, just looking forward to getting some action in.
It's great. So, I mean, kind of a rebuilding year for you guys, but, I know last year's success, you guys lost an opening round to a tough Hathaway Brown team, had won a rebound off of that loss. So ladies, what are your goals for this season?
Well, our goals for this season is to know each other and count on each other. And if we know each other like the back of our hands and we could work together, and I feel like we're going to be really good and work together to get wins this season and play hard. And if we could trust each other and count on each other, we're definitely going to do that this season.
Yeah, I agree with her. If we count on each other and we just look up to each other and we hold each other accountable for their actions, I feel like we're family, so we got to do that.
You talk about family. I know last year, I kind of forget last year with some stuff happening, but last year with COVID, you only were allowed to have like family members in the stands. Don't get me wrong, I love my mom and dad and that, but I want to see some of my classmates, some of my other friends from other schools, and how does that feel to have the capability to have those people back in the gym?
Oh, it's amazing. It's tough, but it's amazing because it's a lot of, it's loud. So I got to get used to that, get back in that,
mentality?
Yes, mentality.
I always call it mental toughness.
Yes.
Right, because you got to think about her whole freshman year was just family.
Yeah,
she didn't have the friends. I had the friends my freshman year, and then sophomore I didn't. So it's going to be great for me. I love having support. I feel like I play better with a lot of people to cheer me on. I feel we all play better confidently if we have a lot of people in the stands just knowing we have support, and I feel like we're going to do great this season.
So we did publish our Lake Erie League preseason coaches poll. So I know some individuals saw it and some people saw it on our stream. But the coaches did pick the Lady Red Raiders to finish fourth in the season. In the league. So once again, that is only November 9th. I have a feeling that, the mental toughness, the, coaching staff, you guys coming back together as a family talking about, I see big things for you. So I'm excited. What are some key games that you all are excited about? Whether it could be, Lake Erie League or even non-conference. Coach, if you want to go first.
Of course, the Cleveland Heights game is always circled around the calendar. The Warrensville game is always circled around the calendar, because those are the programs we're trying to build, and I think we're on the pathway of getting there. So there's some non-conference games, like of course the Mayfield game, which is our first game of the season. Want to get off to a good record, get off a good start. So those are the ones that stick out to me. I don't know how much like the ladies feel, but those are ones that we definitely want to get, because those are programs that have set the bar as far as wins and seasons, and so I feel like if we compete with those teams, will be going in the right direction.
Yeah, I can agree with everything you just said.
Oh, just agree with everything. That's a mouthful answer on that. So, okay. So, like I said, Heights, I mean, we've heard that a lot throughout this stream. Like, Heights, why is Heights such a big game for you guys?
Well, I think for us, it's just that, like I was saying, they've had a program that's been building a standard of winning over the past 7-8 years. And so it always sets the bar almost in a sense. If you compete with a team like that, then your program's going in the right direction.
Awesome. So, ladies, thank you very much for coming to our Lake Erie League studio here at Heights, Heights High School. I'm looking forward to that game. I'm actually looking forward to all of your games, actually, just because, one, fans in the stands, family back together. Like, I'm excited. I'm excited for Northeast Ohio basketball. Ladies, thank you for coming. Coach, thank you for coming. Best of luck. Next up, we're going to have Coach Young and the Red Raiders coming in the studio next.
Thanks
Please
a lot.
stay tuned.
Appreciate that.
break. You saw how much fun we were having there. Trying to make it a little fun for you here, and then we'll do a sound test.
We won't get makeup? No makeup?
I always enjoyed picking out the jerseys for the kids. I always wanted to get the kids involved in it, just because you never know when, like they say, Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our Lake Erie League studio here at Cleveland Heights. We have Coach Young and the Red Raiders of Shaker Heights. Coach Young, welcome to our lovely studio we have here. Kellen and Danny, welcome as well. Gentlemen, just want to let you know that, folks, we did publish our preseason poll, and we do have the Shaker Heights Red Raiders finishing second right now, followed by Cleveland Heights. But there was only a 5-point gap between you and Garfield Heights, excuse me. So once again, Garfield Heights finishing first, Shaker Heights finishing second. So Coach, once again, welcome. Gentlemen, welcome. A brief statement on how you feel the season's going to go thus far, and just have some fun.
Very excited about the potential that the Red Raiders have coming into the season. We have some really, really nice young men. We got two of them to my left here, Kellen Smith and Daniel Young, two of our leaders of our program. They work real hard. They set the tone for us in practices and in scrimmages. We had our first scrimmage, and we did some things well, and obviously we have some things we had to work on. And they're our leaders. It all starts and ends with them. But we're looking forward to the season. We're working on competing every day. We have our culture statement that we emphasize and we teach every day. It's called Flat Do It. It stands for friendship, love, accountability, and trust is the flat. Duet is discipline, unselfishness, enthusiasm, and toughness. And these two guys embody those core concepts as well as their teammates. So we have 15 guys that are brothers. They love each other. They push each other to be better each and every day. So we're really excited to compete in the LEL this year.
Awesome. So Danny, I know you are the returning Lake Erie League Player of the Year. So congratulations on that. And then I know you are also committed to Cleveland State. So once again, congratulations on that. And then Kellen, I know great season. I'm sorry. First off, I got to say, those jerseys are fantastic. I'm sorry. Those brand new jerseys, wearing them for the first Lake Erie League Media Day. I mean, those are just sharp. So sorry. I'm a visual person, so I had to make sure we say that. Guys, how do you feel about the season?
I'm excited for it. Can't wait to go out there with my brothers. First game against Cleveland Heights on November 27th. So it should be fun. We've been working hard in the practice, so it should be real good.
Same here. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really excited. We got a lot of returning guys coming back, so everybody should be in the swing of things and getting ready for the season.
So, Coach, we talked about, in our preseason, items. You talked about, offensively, you need to limit turnovers and value every possession of the game. So how is that factor going to help you in the LEL? Because as you know, I mean, you've been in this.
Right.
You came from the GCC, and now you're coming in the Lake Erie League. Just not even 2 years. And you know basketball very well, having a 206 overall record. Lake Erie League is the best basketball league, right?
Yes.
So how are you preparing your team to value every possession?
That's something we emphasize in practice. We play fast. We try to get up and down. We try to be the best in-shape team in the LEL or in the state. That's something that's our goal. We want to be in great shape. We want to be able to play fast, but we also want to play at different speeds where we can slow it down, we can execute, we can kind of adjust to what other teams are doing for us. And that's something we emphasize. If they're playing fast in practice and we turn it over, we stop, we teach, we model, we have conversation about what could we do. But I like to hear from my players and get them to kind of reflect on what should have happened before that turnover. And so I don't want them playing tight. I'm not too worried about turnovers. We want to limit them. We have a number that we try to emphasize and focus in on game by game. And this team last year valued the basketball. We didn't have too many turnovers. And I think this year, with just that extra year of development, that extra year of being experienced and working hard, I think we'll be even better. And I think these two guys right here will anchor us and allow us to value the basketball and be the leaders of. We got some young guys that are coming up to the varsity. I think they're going to be great mentors for those guys. And like Kellen and Danny said, we have some returning guys I think are ready to step into a larger role for our team. So we're looking forward to valuing the basketball and playing a great style of ball for the LEL.
So guys, we talked about, some of your key games. So, you're going to Dream City, Flying at the Hoop, National Showcase, you got all that. You got Brush, you got Lutheran East, Richmond Heights, Solon, Ignatius, US, and then you also got the Lake Erie League. So what games are you guys excited about the most? So Kellen, we'll go first, then we'll just make our way down.
Definitely the Flying to the Hoop game. That's a national team. They're ranked nationally, so that's just to see what you're going up against. Just go out there and have fun and play.
I would say the same thing. It can put us on the map. Just playing against the top competition, that should be a really good thing. And then also Brush, I like the way they play defense, so it should be very exciting to see how we do against them.
Yep. I'd probably say the Arizona Dream Prep team out of Arizona. I'm proud of the guys that they were invited to that. That's an invite-only national showcase.
Great. That's congratulations.
We haven't played in that showcase since Issa Ahmad.
Okay.
I've tried to call and get in, but you can't do that. They have to feel that you have some quality players returning that can compete at that level. So that's a testament to the two young men I have here, in addition to their teammates, which are not here, obviously. So the 15 brothers allowed us to be able to have that invite. And it's just a fun game. We're not worried about winning or losing. We're worried about how we play, how we compete, how hard we fight, and showing the brand of basketball that Shaker Heights Red Raiders have become known to have. So we're going down there to represent 216 and hopefully come out victorious and just have some fun with it.
You guys talking about having fun, atmosphere, be back. Like, you're going to have fans in the stands. What LEL gym are you most excited to play in with fans in the stands?
Ours in Cleveland Heights. That's a rivalry game. Every time we go to Heights, it's always a lot of fans. The crowd is loud. It just feels good. The energy around, the vibe, it's the best thing.
I'd probably say Garfield. That's another big rivalry game I'm looking forward to.
Dog Pound, right?
Yeah.
Dog Pound. Yeah, so Coach Johnson was talking about that too. So, Coach,
I would probably say I got two. I would say Garfield Heights and Cleveland Heights. With Sonny, Sonny with that charisma he has. Over the years we had some epic battles during the regular season, and then we faced each other a lot in the district championships and the regionals, and so that rivalry has grown over the course of I would say the last 10 years. And then Cleveland Heights, we're getting that rivalry back because we were gone for a little bit to the GCC.
Yeah.
Now we're back in LEL, and we started doing some old school stuff that we used to do when Bob and Coach Capoletti were the head coaches of the programs. Bremer and I got together a couple times, and he came over to Shaker Heights, and we had open gyms. We weren't able to come over here because, just timing and everything like that. But it was kind of cool. The guys got together, just hard competitive basketball, and we pushed each other to get better. So it was pretty cool to have that. So I would say Garfield Heights and Cleveland Heights will be the two gyms I'm looking forward to playing in.
Awesome. Well, guys, thank you very much for sticking around for the media day. I do appreciate it. I know we're a little behind schedule, but appreciate it. I'm excited for Shake Heights basketball. I'm excited for all LEL basketball. I'm excited for Northeast Ohio basketball being back. So, gentlemen, thank you very much. Best of luck throughout the season. And then, folks, we finally have our last team coming up. Your Cleveland Heights Tigers coming up next. We will talk to you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate it.
Okay.
That's me. Skylar.
Right.
Welcome back, folks. Thanks for sticking around. We finally have Cleveland Heights on deck. So, Coach Battle, welcome. Well, actually, I mean, welcome home. Welcome home. Welcome to the Lake Erie League studio for our media day. Once again, thanks for sticking around. So, Coach Battle, just to let you know that in the coaches poll, like we talked about, we had you guys finishing second. So we had Warrensville finishing first, then the Lady Tigers. So how, kind of give a brief statement on the season thus far. I know you guys are starting soon. And then if you please introduce your lovely ladies that you brought today.
Oh, well, first I'll introduce them. I have Peyton Smith here, junior. She'll be big for us this year in the post. Skylar McCall, sophomore. She'll be a powerful power forward for us as well as play some guard. This year we're going to be a young team, very guard heavy. Our mixed bunch there are 8 sophomores, 1 freshman, and 2 juniors. So, the good thing about them is that they are tenacious. They want to get out there. They want to get better every day. So I'm excited to see what they're going to bring this year and how well we'll play as one, and then how well each one of them will also play individually.
So, Peyton, you are returning all-conference, all-team selection. So, once again, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
But how does that, how does this season, you guys start in maybe less than a couple weeks. So, excited. How are you feeling about the season thus far?
We're definitely excited to be here, to be back. Especially with COVID going on and everything, it feels great to be back in our home and finally get back in the mojo of how things once were.
Mojo? Oh man, I haven't heard that one all night. That's fantastic. Skylar, what do you got for me?
I don't know. So, it's great to cause last year was my first season in high school, and it was a great season because I got to learn stuff from the seniors. It was mostly seniors, so I had to learn a lot of stuff from the seniors. But I'm excited to have more fans around and be able to play a bigger part.
We talk about fans. Almost everyone in the LEL is very excited to have fans back in the stands. Now, mind you, having your parents in the stands or family, that's a great thing. But I know having your peers in stands makes you ladies play better. So, talk about the LEL having a great league for both the men and females. So, what do you feel are some of your big games that you want people to come to, but also games that you're circling on that calendar? Okay, we're ready for those games. Skylar, if you want to go first.
I say Brush, because Brush is a team that we've talked about a lot in the locker room and stuff like that, and we're excited to play them. For Circle, I don't know. I don't really have any game circled, to be honest.
Yeah, that's fine. You take one day at a time, one game at a time. Peyton, what do you got?
Yeah, I would definitely say Brush. We've been our rivals for a long time, so we go back and forth. But it's always a friendly competition, especially being in the same area. We grew up with them, played with them. So it's just good to have that friendship between rivals.
Awesome. Coach, what games are you most which game are you most excited about? Sorry.
Well, I'm excited to kick off the GLC here, for sure. Being able to play with the young group and get started early to kind of set the tone for us. In that first weekend, we play Padua, then we'll play a Cleveland school. I am also excited to play Brush. Warrensville is always a great game, just because over the last few years, those schools are teams that reflect what we've done in the past.
Okay.
As far as being competitive and working together and working hard, and then breaking different barriers for girls basketball. That's a big deal.
Awesome. So, ladies, we talked about, playing together as a team. You got to want to control the tempo, defense. What's some things you want to focus on for this season?
I think one of our main big focuses is defense. Being there, being on the flight of the ball, and really taking control over the game through defense instead of focusing on offense mainly.
Yeah, something that Coach Battle always tells us is defense is the best offense. So once we get everything down on that side of the floor, everything will come easier on the other side. So that's what will be our main focus this year.
That's great. So, ladies, we're about to wrap up, but what what gyms are you most excited to play in?
Our own.
Your own, right?
Our own. That's home.
That's home. That's home.
Yeah.
That's home.
Mhm.
That is fantastic. I've been enjoying my time here in the Cleveland Heights studio. I mean, it's a great, and I'm excited to see you guys play. So, final question: if you could pick, it's only for Skylar and Peyton. So sorry, Coach Battle. If you can pick any LEL head coach, women's basketball coach, to be Coach Battle's assistant, who would it be?
I don't know nobody. So,
Or what school would you think Coach Battle would do very well with?
I don't know.
So you got Lorain, you got Garfield Heights, you got Shaker Heights, Maple Heights, Shaw, Bedford.
That's a really good question.
It's a really good question, right?
Yeah. I would probably say Lorain.
Okay.
Just because how they play in general, I feel like it's always a good competition going back and forth between the teams.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, ladies, thank you very much. Coach, thank you very much for sticking around.
No
I hope
problem.
you guys ate well. I heard the meatballs were fantastic. So, once again, congratulations on a great season. I'm looking forward to being able to watch you ladies play. Like I said, I love basketball. Northeast Ohio basketball is my favorite. And then speaking of favorite, we do have the Cleveland Heights Tigers men's coming up soon. So, folks, stick around. I promise we are done very soon. Thanks for everyone sticking around, coaches and players. Appreciate it.
No problem. Thanks for having us.
What happened?
mine? I'm just gonna use tape. So it'll just pick up.
Me? Yep. I don't know. Sound good?
Folks, greatly appreciate everyone sticking around for our final team. I want to sincerely appreciate Coach Bremer and the Cleveland Knights Tigers for once again sticking around too. We had a long night, and I'm excited to interview Coach Bremer and there's two individuals to my left. Coach, welcome. Actually, I'm sorry, welcome home. I mean, it's just a quick step up the stairs. So welcome. I appreciate you sticking around. Just like I told you off air, we had you guys finishing third in the coaches poll. So I know that is could be a shock for some people, some of your players. But how do you feel the season's going thus far? And then if you could introduce the two gentlemen you have with you.
Okay, let me introduce them first. These are two of my senior guards, Dushan Hill and Michael Coyne. They've been with me for 2 years now, so they know everything that I want to do and what I want to accomplish. So they're like coaches on the court and off the court and practice and everything else. So so far the season's been going good. We had a scrimmage this past weekend that went well. I think we surprised a lot of fans and just a lot of people in general with how we play and our style and how good that we can be.
So you talked about fans. I mean, how excited are you guys to have fans back in the stands? I mean, I know last year, depending on some of the games you went to, you were only allowed to have family members. I know, like going to even Shaw, you weren't even allowed to have anyone. So, like, how excited is it to have the Cleveland Heights gym rocking again?
Yeah, I think it'll be great. I think even though we didn't have many fans last year, I think games still felt like we had a lot of support behind us, especially that last Shaker game. It felt like every time you made a shot or made a good play, it felt like it was roaring in there. But it'll definitely be great to have more people this year.
Yeah, it definitely feel great to have more people. Last year we didn't get to have that much fans as we wanted to, but because like my freshman and sophomore year here, it was usually packed, standing room only, all that. So we trying to get back to that.
I mean, it may not get back to that, but my big thing is like you guys being able to have peers, like students, like your own peers. Like to me, that gets you guys motivated more, probably than anything. And Coach, you love having a great atmosphere.
The atmosphere is everything, in my opinion, especially when you're at home. And our student section is so good, and it brings so much energy at the beginning of the game to get us warmed up and to get us loose. It's hard coming into a arena that's empty, and you got to try to find motivation within yourselves or in the locker room to get the guys up. But once they come out onto the court and the fans are out there and they hear the energy, they hear the band playing, they hear the chants that the student section is doing, it really gets us going.
So you talk about defense. We talk about defense. What's some of your big defensive items that you want to have your two floor leaders accomplish?
I'm really big on defense, so everything I do is predicated from the defensive end. I'm more of a let them do what they want to do kind of on offense, as long as they play defense. And it's just we just got to play hard. That's the biggest thing, is giving everything you got every time you're down the floor on the defensive end, regardless if you're gonna make a mistake. Those are gonna happen, but they get fixed when you play hard and communicate and move like we're supposed to move. So I think we'll be a very good defensive team this year.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think as long as we play hard, play smart, like know our defensive principles, I think we'll be all right. Make sure we wall up and not foul too much. But as long as we play hard, we make up for a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, coach has been preaching to us that defense is our identity. So once we get our defense down, then the offense will come to us.
You know, some of the big games, you guys finished in the district finals last year. Some of the big games this year, non-league, you got Brush, you got St. Vincent St. Mary, St. Ignatius, and then, you both know better than anyone, Lake Erie League. Lake Erie League is, I've been saying it, and I'm sure everyone at home is tired of me saying it, but the Lake Erie League is probably the best basketball league in Northeast Ohio, absolutely, but probably dang close in the state.
Right.
So, how does that atmosphere in the Lake Erie League help you guys to accomplish your goals in non-conference schedules?
Go ahead, dude.
Well, our league games, it basically it challenges us. So that challenge get us ready for the other games.
Yeah, and you mentioned Brush, Ignatius, and St. V's, and I know all three games last year they got the best of us, so I think we're going to be really excited and play with a chip on our shoulder this year.
I love that. That's fire ready to go. We'll have those games circled ready for you guys. That's awesome. So, guys, we talk about atmosphere. I'm not going to tell you what other people have told us throughout this night, but what are the best gyms to play in the Lake Erie League?
Definitely got to say Heights.
We just got to say that.
And honestly, everyone has. Everyone. Yeah. It's either been Heights or like some people said Lorain, but also some people said the Dog Pound over at Garfield Heights.
Garfield.
So like I said, I'm excited. I'm excited to watch you guys play. I just can't be any more appreciative of you guys actually sticking around for us to interview you guys. So I do appreciate it, Coach. I wish you the best of luck for the season. I hope that this preseason poll is wrong, that something changes, probably moving up, but make sure everyone's healthy. And then, folks, on behalf of everyone in the Lake Erie League, our Executive League Secretary and Commissioner Mike Dame and myself, thank you, everyone, for sticking around for a wonderful evening that we had. Thank you to the entire Cleveland Heights media production staff for sticking around. Thank you to Ms. Booker. Thank you to Mark. Thank you to Cleveland Heights Athletic Director, Joe DiMatteo. And then everyone, we hope to see you next year, but we actually hope to see you in the stands in games. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. And we are going to sign off from the Lake Erie League Basketball Media Day for the final time. Thank you, everyone, very much, and have a great night.